We spoke earlier about reality, how our perception and choices shape it. And if you think about it, all of it really starts with one thing: what we choose to think. Have you ever noticed how our thoughts seem to predict our moments? Like when you're running late and your mind immediately goes, great, I'm going to miss the train. Or there's definitely going to be traffic. Or right before an important presentation, when you're so nervous that all you can think about is what could go wrong, and suddenly your computer actually crashes. Ugh, that's not coincidence. It's definitely not magic. That's manifestation. Your thoughts quietly directing your experience. Welcome back to Unverset, and this is your host Swati Shinoy who will take you through the journey where we slow down, take one word, and look at it a little closer. Thank you so much for tuning in to the previous episodes. If you have not already done, please do listen to them on Spotify and now on YouTube. Today's word is manifestation, a word that's everywhere on vision boards, in captions, in endless reels, and I'm sure you're going to see it now as we come towards the end of the year. It says you can manifest anything. But let's slow down and understand, what does it really mean? Is manifestation about pushing something into existence, or is it about tuning yourself into the frequency of what you seek? Manifestation isn't magic. It's alignment between your thoughts, your energy, and your belief in what's possible. So let's take this step by step. We know reality, as I said in the beginning, is shaped by our perception and choices. Now, manifestation is simply the conscious version of that process. It's when you realize, if my choices can create a reality, what if I start choosing more intentionally? Because everything begins twice, once in the mind and once in the world. Every book, every building, every love story started as a thought. But here's the tricky part: we don't manifest what we say we want, we manifest what we believe we deserve. If deep down you believe you're unworthy of love, no matter how many affirmations you repeat, your energy will contradict your words. And energy always tells the truth. That's why manifestation isn't about control, it's about alignment. I know there are many of you listening who probably think manifestation is just hokum. And honestly, I get it. But again, isn't that exactly what perception is about? If something works out for me, I'll believe in it. I'll choose it. Someone else might not, and it's completely okay. That's their perception. But here's the thing: today we actually have neuroscience backing it up. Manifestation isn't some kind of magic as people often think. It's about focus. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. When we choose to see something as an opportunity instead of a calamity, we literally shift what our mind notices and how we respond to it. Now I know you didn't tune in to just hear me sound philosophical. You're here for a story, and this time it's a personal one. Back in 2019, right before my CA exams, I was in a job hunt. And then I got my CA results in Jan 2019, and I had one clear goal. I wanted to work at a marquee global organization. I even wrote it down in the present tense. I am living my dream. I registered myself on a specific job portals and uploaded my CV selectively, but nothing seemed to click. There were moments I lost hope, moments I saw my parents worry. She's a CA, but still no job? But deep down, I knew I was going for what I truly wanted. And no, I wasn't sitting around waiting for it to fall into my lap. I went ahead with my post graduation, prepared for the CFA exam, kept applying, and kept showing up. Still, as friends started landing jobs, my hope and belief slowly started chipping away. Eventually, when this approach did not seem to yield me any meaningful results, I decided to accept a role completely different to what I had wished so desperately for. I realized it was time for me to surrender something that I had been holding so tightly. Let go and just know whatever would happen would be for my best. But that's the thing. The time you let go is where truly the manifestation lies. One morning, out of habit, I opened the LinkedIn, something I had been doing almost daily for months. It was like my muscle memory now. And there it was, a new job posting for this global tea organization. And I couldn't believe my eyes. And to make it even more unbelievable, the HR reached out to me asking if I'd be interested. I went ahead, gave the interview, and I got hired. And yes, exactly the sort of job I wanted and had written down months back. And here's the best part, the role and the function I actually got selected for was an entirely start from scratch setup in Mumbai. It felt so surreal, like the universe had created a path that didn't exist before. That experience completely changed how I looked at manifestation. To quote SRK from Om Shanti Om, अगर किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने की कोशिश में लग जाती है. It means if you want something with all your heart, the whole universe conspires to bring it to you. It taught me it's not about wishing, it's about aligning. So if you ever doubted it, maybe it's time for you to give another look. If you wanted to understand the science behind it, I'd recommend listening to Mel Robbins' podcast with Dr. Tara Swart. It beautifully breaks down the neuroscience of manifestation. Again, let me reiterate, manifestation really is not magic, not a shortcut, but a mirror. It reflects what's happening inside you. So when things don't seem to be working out, maybe they are not meant to change out there. Maybe it requires a shift within. And here's something to think about. When was the last time you said you wanted something, a job, a relationship, a change, and it didn't come through? So instead of asking, why isn't it happening? Try asking, what part of me doesn't believe it can happen? Manifestation begins with awareness. It's not just vision boards and affirmations. It's self-honesty. It's clearing the noise and facing your fear and learning to say, I am ready for what I ask for. Because the universe doesn't give based on what you want. It gives based on readiness, based on what you feel. And if you believe you deserve it, ask, because universe will never deny it. Be grateful for everything you already have and you will receive more. One word, one thought. Because sometimes that's all it takes to remind ourselves that we are not separate from what we seek. So until next time, stay aware, stay open, and remember, what you focus on expands and manifests. That's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for listening to Unverse It. The word was manifestation. I'll see you the next time. Hope I'm leaving you with a spark of curiosity and a dash of inspiration. Keep focusing on what you want to expand. And thanks to Abigail D'Souza for this beautiful score in the beginning of the podcast. And thanks to Michelle D'Souza for her help. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. Keep dreaming big, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you.